Welcome, enthusiasts, and thank you for joining us on another deep dive into the world of private aviation, this time with the Gulfstream G280. This isn't just another super mid-sized jet. It's a meticulously engineered business tool born from a collaboration between Gulfstream Aerospace and Israel Aerospace Industries. Whether you're flying for business, personal use, or as a part of a managed fleet, the G280 delivers a compelling blend of performance, comfort, and efficiency that has earned it a loyal following across the globe. In today's journey, we'll go far beyond first impressions. You'll learn how this aircraft evolved from its predecessor, what makes its avionics and cabin design uniquely capable, and how its operational costs stack up in real-world scenarios. From takeoff to resale, from fixed costs to cockpit tech, we'll unpack it all. This is a comprehensive look at a jet that continues to outperform expectations more than a decade after its debut. So, buckle in, and let's explore what makes a Gulfstream G280 such a standout in its class. The Gulfstream G280 represents a modern evolution in super mid-sized jets, designed by Gulfstream Aerospace in partnership with Israel Aerospace Industries and introduced in the early 2010s. It traces its roots to the G200, but nearly every aspect has been overhauled, from aerodynamics to avionics, systems, and cabin experience. The first flight took place in December 2009, with FAA and EASA certifications following in 2012. Since then, it has remained in active production and continues to serve as a reliable, performance-rich jet. The G280 is priced around $24.5 million when new, positioning it well in terms of capability and cost. On the resale market, used models typically fetch between $12 million and $19 million. Pre-owned listings vary, but average around $18 million, depending on vintage, hours, and upgrades. Inside, the Gulfstream G280 offers a refined environment engineered for productivity and comfort on long missions. The interior layout is built around dual living zones, offering a quiet space for business, relaxation, or both, depending on your mission needs. It blends form and function seamlessly, designed for travelers who demand performance without sacrificing style. Whether you're hosting meetings at altitude or crossing continents with family, the experience remains smooth and tailored. Enhanced sound insulation and atmospheric controls elevate comfort during extended operations. The cabin, much like the jet itself, is purpose-built to balance elegance with everyday usability. On the performance front, the Gulfstream G280 delivers impressive speed and range in the super mid-size category. It cruises comfortably at Mach 0.80 with a top speed of Mach 0.85 or about 482 knots true airspeed. This speed allows for serious time savings, especially on longer domestic or international legs. It rivals the capabilities of larger jets while remaining more maneuverable and cost-efficient. The G280 delivers consistent performance across varying flight profiles. Whether coast to coast or across Atlantic, it flies with authority and efficiency. With a maximum range of 3,600 nautical miles, the G280 can handle missions like New York to London or Singapore to Dubai non-stop. This capability is calculated with NBAA IFR reserves and 4 passengers on board, balancing payload and endurance. Its wing design, optimized for both lift and drag, enhances aerodynamic efficiency over long hauls. This helps maintain performance even under demanding weather or ATC routing conditions. It's designed to make international trips seamless and comfortable. For travelers, that means fewer fuel stops and more direct flights. Powering this high-performance jet are 2 Honeywell HTF 7250G engines, each producing 7,624 pounds of thrust. Known for their durability, these turbofans offer improved fuel economy and lower NOx emissions than previous generation engines. The G280 can climb to 43,000 feet in under 20 minutes at maximum takeoff weight. It typically cruises at 45,000 feet well above weather systems and congested air corridors. This altitude enhances passenger comfort and operational efficiency. It's a power plant airframe pairing built for reliable long-distance flying. Takeoff and landing performance add tremendous versatility to the G280's capabilities. With a takeoff distance of just 4,750 feet and a landing rollout as short as 2,720 feet, it can access smaller, regional, and high-altitude airports. That means more flexibility in routing and arrival points, even under difficult conditions. Certified for steep approaches, it handles airports like London City with confidence. This opens doors to destinations other jets in its class can't reach. Whether you're landing downtown or in remote outposts, the G280 performs like a seasoned veteran. Step inside the Gulfstream G280 and you're welcomed by a cabin designed around both comfort and utility. It seats up to 10 passengers and offers 2 distinct living zones, with layouts that can include divans, club seating, or a mix of both. The 935 cubic foot interior is bathed in natural light from 19 large oval windows. Cabin pressure remains low even at altitude, simulating an environment of just 7,000 feet. That, combined with fresh air circulation, reduces fatigue and enhances alertness. Quiet acoustics add another layer of peace, making every trip a tranquil experience. Every cabin system in the G280 has been engineered for passenger control and convenience. Lighting, climate, and entertainment can be adjusted using central touchscreens or individual controls at each seat. A fully equipped galley includes food prep space, oven, espresso machine, and storage for longer flights. The lavatory offers twin windows, a vanity mirror, and wardrobe space, merging function and luxury. Even the in-flight baggage compartment is accessible mid-air, up to 40,000 feet. All of this ensures passengers can travel, dine, work, or relax in absolute comfort. The cockpit is equally advanced, featuring Gulfstream's Plainview 280 suite, built on the Collins Aerospace ProLine Fusion platform. 3 high-resolution, 15-inch LCDs provide pilots with customizable displays and synthetic vision capability. Automation tools like auto throttle and auto brake streamline workload during key flight phases. A head-up display is available for enhanced situational awareness and precision landings. The ergonomic layout reflects Gulfstream's pilot-centric design philosophy, carried over from its larger jets, prioritizing comfort, reduced workload, and operational efficiency. Safety and connectivity take center stage with technologies like TCAS-2, TAWS, and onboard weather radar with real-time overlays. Pilots are supported by dual flight management systems, FMS, GPS redundancy, and global satellite communication tools. Surface guidance aids visibility and taxiing in challenging weather or unfamiliar airports. In the cabin, passengers benefit from high-speed Wi-Fi and moving map displays that track the flight in real time. The cabin view system mirrors cockpit data to enhance passenger awareness throughout the journey. Altogether, the G280 delivers a cabin and cockpit designed for seamless, intelligent travel. Owning and operating a Gulfstream G280 involves both fixed and variable cost components that work together to define total annual spending. Variable costs fluctuate with flight activity and typically range from $2,495 to $2,650 per flight hour. These cover jet fuel, scheduled maintenance, engine program contributions, and trip logistics like ground handling and catering. For an owner flying around 200 hours a year, these costs can total between $500,000 and $600,000 annually. These expenses rise proportionally with usage, making them a flexible part of the operating budget. Flying more hours each year increases efficiency, but also magnifies variable outlay. Fixed cost, by contrast, remains stable throughout the year regardless of whether the aircraft is used weekly or monthly. These include hangar rental, insurance premiums, crew salaries, recurrent training, database subscriptions, and aircraft management fees. Owners can expect fixed annual expenses to fall between $500,000 and $625,000, with some variation depending on region and staffing models. Even low utilization operators must maintain these essentials to keep the aircraft airworthy and compliant. These costs represent the baseline needed to own a jet of this caliber, even when it's grounded. For first-time buyers, these expenses are as critical as the purchase price itself. When fixed and variable costs are combined, total operating budgets for a Gulfstream G280 typically begin at around $1.1 million per year. For high utilization, say 400 and 450 hours annually, owners might see total expenditures approach between $1.5 million and $1.8 million. This equates to a per-hour operational cost that ranges between $4,000 and $5,000, depending on maintenance choices and crew structure. These numbers position the G280 competitively in the super mid-size jet category, especially when compared to older, less efficient jets. For businesses and private flyers alike, the G280 offers a cost-performance balance that justifies the investment. It's a jet that delivers both predictability and value across usage tiers. Cost efficiency can also be improved through operational strategies like part-time chartering or fractional ownership. Chartering the G280 helps offset expenses with income, though availability and maintenance schedules must be carefully managed. Owners may also hire third-party management firms to streamline flight planning, compliance, and scheduling, especially for global operations. Engine programs like Honeywell MSP can reduce the burden of unexpected maintenance costs, offering peace of mind. These programs allow for financial predictability across long-term ownership. Ultimately, the G280 delivers high-end capability at a manageable and customizable cost structure. Since entering service in 2012, the Gulfstream G280 has carved out a reputation for reliability, durability, and performance. Over 200 aircraft have been delivered to operators around the world, with production still ongoing more than a decade later. Gulfstream's expansive global service network ensures aircraft are supported with parts, maintenance programs, and technical updates. Regular inspections and airframe checks are spaced logically, keeping downtime predictable and manageable. With diligent care, most G280s are expected to serve 20 to 30 years effectively. This life cycle makes it a strong, long-term asset in both personal and business aviation sectors. One of the jet's standout strengths is its ability to evolve with owner needs through upgrades and modifications. Gulfstream regularly provides hardware refreshes, software updates, and optional cabin enhancements to keep older G280s competitive. Connectivity upgrades, Wi-Fi installations, and digital cabin controls help maintain modern usability. Owners also have options to reconfigure seating, improve interior materials, and update lighting schemes. These ongoing improvements extend the aircraft's relevance in a fast-changing aviation landscape. It's a platform that matures well, balancing past investment with future capability. In terms of resale, the G280 holds its ground firmly in a volatile market. Like most business jets, it depreciates by about 40 to 50% in the first 5 years, but strong brand equity offsets some of the losses. Models with clean maintenance records, low total time, and avionics upgrades command premium prices. Listings often fall between $12 million and $19 million, depending on configuration and condition. That compares well with the current list price of around $24.5 million when equipped new. For savvy buyers, a well-maintained, used G280 is a smart acquisition. For long-term owners, the economics of the G280 are as appealing as its performance. The aircraft's availability on the secondary market is limited, helping maintain residual value across production years. This supply and demand dynamic creates strong resale opportunities when the time comes to upgrade. Its ongoing production also means support and parts availability remain guaranteed well into the future. Whether you're planning to hold or eventually sell, the G280's life cycle supports financial confidence. It's not just a tool for global mobility, it's an investment with staying power. The Gulfstream G280 stands out as a refined performer in the super mid-size business jet category, offering an exceptional blend of range, speed, comfort, and operational efficiency. With a new list price in the mid-$20 million range and pre-owned values in the mid-teens, it delivers global mobility at a compelling value. Whether you're flying transcontinental missions, hosting meetings in the sky, or optimizing ownership costs, the G280 fits the bill. Smartly designed, well-supported, and versatile, it remains a trusted choice among executives and operators worldwide. For those who demand both capability and savvy ownership, the G280 positions itself as more than a jet. It's a strategic tool for modern business flight.